So, welcome to Don't Just Sit There episode, whatever the episode this is, early December 2019. So, as you see, well, as you probably don't see particularly, I'm back on the Toshiba Satellite Standard machine. I've gone over the top of Unity XP Linux. That was a nice little adventure, but a little bit cluttered for my taste. Interesting distro though, and you should really check out the links I'll put underneath it for the guy's website. Well, it's two websites because the guy's a musician too. Plays a killer electric guitar, plays good metal guitar, that guy. He's living down there in Brazil, and yeah, talented chap indeed. Been making music on Linux for the last 11 years, I think he tells me. So good on him, and keep it up, mate. You're doing well. But anyway, we're back on Debian Buster, of course, my first love now. So, what am I going to do on it? What am I going to do with you guys this week? Well, it's the stock XFCE, isn't it, at the minute, and it doesn't look pretty. First off, I want to mention that the Olive editor is in the Buster repos. I didn't know that. It's there, and it's an alpha though. But it's, you know, it's worth a play with, I guess. So I shall play with it for a bit. See how we get on with it. Yeah, alpha. We'll see. Give that a go, eh? Right, so what I'm going to do really is I'm going to get round to doing some theming of the XFCE again. Pretty boring, but I do it all the while. So, first off, I want to do it a little bit different this time. So first off, the desktop settings. Let's hide those icons. Home, file system, wastebasket, and I want to get rid of removable drives because I've left a 360 gig partition which is just going to be NTFS. I'm just going to use that as like a warehouse just for storage, so I want to untick that because I don't want that to show all the while. So that's cool. Background I will change later. In fact, style none, and we'll have that gradient just for the minute. And we'll do it as a vertical gradient. How about that? That'll do for the time being. Maybe we'll go green. Yeah, that'll do for the time being. Just while we're working. Now, panels need something doing with them. This one I don't like. I normally get rid of it, but this time I ain't gonna. I'm gonna put you vertical. I'm not going to lock you. We're going to drag you over here, and we're going to not automatically increase the length. We're going to do that here because I want to make it like a Unity launcher. Oh, come on. And if I can just do it so that it's just butting onto that. Yeah, that looks alright. Lock the panel now. That's good. Automatically hide intelligently. Appearance. No, we're going to use a solid colour and remove the alpha. Kind of. That kind of looks alright. And we're going to remove all sorts of stuff down here. The directory menu we don't need. We're going to add the whisker menu. Is that there? Yeah, it is. Okay, we'll add that. And we'll move that to the very top. Show desktop we'll get rid. Don't need that. Yeah, remove that. Remove that separator as well. This essentially is going to be a bunch of launchers and a start button. So that's going to be that there. Okay, so yeah, there's the whisker menu. Lovely. Let's sort out the properties of that first. Behavior. Position categories next to panel button. Switch categories by hovering. Yep, that's good. And now we're going to make it so it's full screen, maybe? I don't know. Now if we set the transparency, it just sets this transparency, doesn't it? So that's not necessarily what I want. Possibly a thing, possibly not. Not sure, quite honestly. These launches we will all figure out as soon as we've finished messing. Obviously we don't need this anymore. So we'll get rid of that in the panel preferences. Yeah, we can delete you, remove. The window buttons we will have just as... No, we'll keep them as that. The workspace switcher will work on. We just need 2 workspaces. That is cool. Close that. Close that. The clock. The clock we will change to an analog clock. Nice, and we'll move that all the way to the left. The window buttons, something there actually as well. We don't want to see the handle. Do we want those flat buttons? No, not really, do we? Or do we? Is that better? Not sure. We'll have them flat for the minute. Okay. Now the action buttons, of course, want to do the usual. Change it to an action button rather than a menu. Don't want any of these, just log out, of course. That's grand. And now we also want to add the, what is it? Pulse Audio plugin. Add that for the volume control. And I think we're about done, quite honestly. I will add another separator between the clock and the window buttons, I think. And we'll make it transparent. We'll make sure these are all transparent. That one is. Oh, that's the only one. Good stuff. Okay, so looking a little bit different. Straight to start with, let's get rid of that box around the system tray, of course. I will remember one day. Get rid of that frame. Okay. So, still not sure about this. Yeah, I'm just going to make it so it's sort of like half screen, so it's nice and big. That's not so bad. Obviously I am just playing. Just playing. So, is it an easy way to... Yes, there is. Add to panel. Which panel does it put it on? We want it on 2, so we'll add that. Great stuff, so much easier. Okay. LMS, OBS, Audacity, we'll add that to the panel. Oh, nice and quick. Nice and quick. Graphics, we want a GIMP. Add to panel 2. Boom. Inkscape. Add to panel 2. Wonderful. So GIMP, Inkscape. Okay, multimedia, what are we missing? Olive. Where's your no icon for Olive? So maybe we can change some settings there. Is there anything else we need up here? We've got a launcher to there. The interwebs, well, we'll get rid of that. We'll add you to the panel. System. Synaptic, of course. I know, is there something for the recycle bin? Doesn't look as though there is. Let's have LibreOffice there. Okay, so that's the panel populated. We will have to sort out an icon for this as soon as we've decided upon an icon theme. Okay. So I guess that's the next step, isn't it? So its appearance. I've not installed any extra themes, so we're just going to go for the GTKs. We're going to go to a wet to dark. Okay, the icons, well, there's not really an awful lot of choice. I don't want to use Tango. Fonts are all fine. Yeah, I guess we're looking okay so far. But there's one thing I want to include, and that's different window manager. Window manager borders. I want to move this to the top now. Yeah, because they're all pretty boring. I mean, that's nice, but it picks up the theme colour, and I don't like that. That's massive. Cody again. Yeah, no, I need different window borders. I could go and get Axiom, I suppose. Let's close that out. Window manager tweaks. To get the transparency sorted out, the compositor. Yeah, under regular windows, not under dock. Have them under pop-up windows. Yeah, V-blanks off. Window decorations, transparent, inactive windows, no. During move, yes. And during resize, yes. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Okay, yeah, that'll do. So it's a case now of grabbing a bunch of new icons and window borders, and then we'll sort out the backgrounds. And I've got a bunch of my own ones saved, so alright. We're reloaded, obviously. It's a fresh install from the live firmware enabled one. So I am looking for what's the icon theme? What's the icon theme? I can never remember the name of it. Come on, where are you? Obsidian. You're the theme for me. Yeah, Obsidian does the job for me. What else was it? Yeah, GTK2. Engine. I need the marine themes. Bang. That brings in Albatross, Blackbird, Bluebird and Greybird and the themes. I do want those. So right, I've got fonts and this window manager themes, so that should be good. We'll apply that. I'm rapidly running out of coffee. Yeah, the Obsidian icon theme brings in an awful lot of icons, but it's good. Okay. I guess we can close that off. So now, recently used window manager. Excellent. See, we've got a load of extra window manager themes now. Look at these. Again, they're carrying across the blue. Greybird compact. Now that's nice, but the text looks weird. No, that's horrible. This is what we want. Albatross or Blackbird. Now, there we go, Blackbird. Blackbird's the one. So I'm happy about the window manager now. Okay, so again, let's sort out the icons. See, we could go for Blackbird for the GTK theme as well. How does that look? That don't look too bad. And the icons. Now we've got a choice. Have we ever got a choice? Let's go with Obsidian Red. See what that looks like. Still haven't got an icon for the olive. That's terrible. And we can of course change the icon for the whisker menu, which has picked up the theme. That's grand. I do need to move that stuff to the top, don't I? Let's get that moved up. Okay, position search entry next to panel button, and position commands next to search entry. Let's see what that does for us. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. I can live with that. I could add transparency to this, but I don't think I'm going to. And you know what? I might even take away some of the transparency from this one. Not sure. Not sure. So, I don't know. Should we go for sand? Is sand better? We've got so many choices now. Just grey, maybe. Go pro. Amber. Amber's quite nice. It's quite standout. I cannot be. Can't make my mind up. We'll go with grey. Stay a nice neutral colour for the start with. Because I think that doesn't look too bad. So, we've still got some work to do. Let's see if we can change the icon for that. What's this? Edit the currently selected item. Icon, no icon. I want an icon. Is clicking this letting me use one? Yes, it is. Oh, that's good. Haha. So, we want something that looks a bit like a film. Well, the camera, I guess, would work. So then, why have we got an advanced icon? So it certainly looks as though there's a heck of a lot of icons available in this icon theme. I would just like one that looks a bit like a film strip. Or such like. What have they got for OBS? Not OBS, OpenShot. See, that's the same again. That'll do. We'll have that one. So we'll save that. And now we've got an icon for you. Brilliant. It's a bit better, isn't it? We will rearrange these as well so they make a bit more sense. Yeah, because that really ought to be at the top. We want to change the icon for the whiskey menu though, don't we? Because that looks a bit round. This is going to take a while. Okay. Have we just got one that would just do? Have we got a nice ghosty looking one? Look, Unreal Tournament 2004. I would love to be able to figure out how to get that thing installed. I've got it. And I want it. I've got the disc right next to me here and I just can't for the life of me find it. Find out how to install it. See, I guess I could use old Tux there. But I want something that looks menu-ish. Or failing that, ghostish. Well, I don't want application icons. Menu icons. Let's go for that then. What do we get? Applications Internet. No. There's not an awful lot there, is there? Action icons. We could have the house, I guess. let's just search, see if we've got like a... Nothing for a ghost. Octopi was quite a good one. Obviously not in all. Let's have it in all icons. Well, we've got this one. There is such a thing as an octopi icon. Great. What about ghost? Wasn't there something for ghost writer? Alright, let's try again. Whisker. Is that the only one there is? Well, maybe that'll do. We'll just leave it at that. So now I guess what we want to do is sort out the arrangement of these items. Now they're all just called launcher at the minute, so that's no good, is it? So set up the whisker menu. Right, so we want 1, 2, 3, the fourth one down of the launchers to go up. Yeah, and then we'll have the terminal, which is fine. We need to get rid of this one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth one now. Properties, web browser, right, we'll get rid of that. We don't need it. Because we've got one, fourth from the bottom, which is straight away what we want. Alright, so the very bottom one can then go up here, because that is the LibreOffice. Third from the bottom, we can move up and put that with the other multimedia ones. So we've got like Olive, Audacity, OBS, LMMS, and then we've got the GIMP, Inkscape, Transmission, and Synaptic actually can go up to the top two. What else am I going to add? What else to add? We could do with another launcher, couldn't we? Really could. Oh, hey, come on. You don't quarter screen, huh? This one? You half screen, but you don't quarter screen. Well, you can just go over the top there then. Alright, let's get that menu open and see what else we want to put there. Just one more. I'd really like to be able to stick like the bin there. Bulk rename. Maybe the clipboard manager. That might be useful. No. Can't leave it. That's what I need. Add to panel. Panel 2. Add. Shame about the icon though. But again. Yeah, I'm going to have to change that icon because that's awful. We'll stick that next to the very top, I guess. Alright, now we're definitely going to change the icon. So that's terrible. We want one of the square ones. Okay, so something music-ish. Well, it can't have audacious, can it? Audacity's already up there with its own nice one there. More music without a logo. Cherry Tree, I've got to get that. Or a Red Notebook. See if we can get that. Someone can't spell Sinalera. Somebody can't spell at all. What the bloody heck is that? What on earth is that? Something with a musical note would be good. Maybe that. It's a speaker, I suppose. Maybe. We'll bear that in mind. There's a lot more to go. Yeah, a lot more to go. See, now that would be perfect. Desktop environment XFCE. That would do perfect for the whisker menu, so that's cool. We'll find that. So that's in application icons. Look, Xfalso's got a nice square one. Why not Cod leave it? Right, that's the one it appears to already have, so maybe there's another one. If not, I can use Jammin. I'll use the Jammin one. Wow. There we go. That'll do. We'll have that one. Perfect. Yeah, much better. Alrighty, so you. We'll get that square one sorted out. Now, is it desktops XFCE? Something. Yeah, desktop environment XFCE. You're having that one, mate. Job is a good one. Even though it's rather smaller than the other ones. But that will do. That will do. So we've got our little menu there. We've themed up as much as we like. Let's grab some of my wallpapers. You're not going to open your own one, that's cool. Right. Yo. Copy. New tab. Stick you in straight in the home folder. Paste that. I suppose I'm going to make you hidden as well, but I'm not going to. Now these are greyed out because currently the style's selected for none, so we'll just go stretched, I believe, and there it's all back now. So we can have that one, but that looks weird. We could have that one. How does this look? Oh, didn't want to do that. Why have I stretched it out? Let's eject that one and be done for the moment. some window themes are easier to grab the edges of than others. So what do we think? That's fairly neat. Bit gaudy, that. I do like that one, but it needs to be more contrasty. And that's cool, but it could do with being bigger. I'm such a critic. Nice ghostly lady there. Haha. Yeah, now this is the thing. So what I did was I traced the image of basically this, you know, the pylon, looking up through the pylon. I put that through auto trace on Inkscape and exported it as wallpaper size, and you can have SVGs as wallpaper, which means again you can mess around with the backgrounds here. We'll go for a kind of like sky colour there, and for this one a little darker, maybe that's too blue. Send it over to the greys a bit more. Yeah, that one's not light enough now. And so you can have your gradient in the background behind a one color SVG file. So that's an SVG, whereas this one is a JPEG, so you can't color change that. This one you can, and you can see it the way it's displayed there as well. I think I'll go with that. So I guess, ladies and gents, that's about it. Right, so while we're about things, I might as well show you how to make one of these. Bear in mind that although this is only a one colour one, you could do your own little SVG drawing and have a colourful drawing with certain aspects that are just showing the background through. I'm not going to go and do that right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the interwebs, which I haven't set up the browser of yet, so I'm going to be inundated with adverts. But I'm going to grab just plain black and white logo. Yeah, first boot, first run, I should say. So therefore slow. Yeah, look at all this thing, all this junk we've got to get past. Are we hiding? Yeah, we're hiding, that's good. Okay, so, yeah, lots of real estate. Search. Okay. Ugh. With Google, alright. Just black and white. Let's go for a peace sign. And it's Day of the Welly, apparently. Celebrating wellies. Whatever turns you on, baby. Okay, I've got it. Jeez. You don't realise just how much you appreciate having an ad blocker and a uBlock Origin and that setup. So maybe we'll go for the yin yang. I don't know. Let's go large on these. Tools, size, large. You used to be able to dictate an exact size to do it. Now, yes, that one looks ideal. That one looks absolutely perfect for our purposes. Although it's a bloody alammy one, isn't it? Or a, what is it? 123 RF. God. Got anything that isn't watermarked? Jeez, everything is just corporatized. Well, there's a nice one. There's an SVG already. That's pretty cool. What about you, eBay? It's got a dog on it. It'd be kind of cute, really, wouldn't it? Yeah, we'll go for that. If it'll give us the image right. View image. That'll do. We'll save that. And we'll stick you in pictures. That'll do. Save that. Okay. We can get out of that. Okay, so let's go to that synaptic, cancel that. Right, we can just open it with other application. We can open it straight away in Inkscape, which is neat. Image rendering. Let's optimize the quality. Okay. So yeah, so now we've got that there, and we just want to go trace bitmap. We'll do it in brightness steps with 2 scans, remove the background. Let's have a little look what that's going to come out like. That looks like it's probably going to be okay. Not okay that. It can't have finished already. No, there we go, it's done it. Did you see the way it kind of like moved? So right, so now we've got like a transparent one, but we want to break it apart. Let's get rid of that to start with. So this is now the see-through SVG. If we display it as outlines, you'll see, whoa, it's loads of outlines. Lots and lots of it. Zoom to page to window. Yeah. But we want to ungroup, and I'm hoping we're not going to have to break it apart by doing that. Because it's going to have done it with a couple of color layers. So let's just ungroup. Where are you there? Yeah. Hopefully it has. Yeah. Right, so there's one colour and there's another colour. It was just so that it gave it some sort of like a shading effect. But that's cool. So we'll just colour that as plain black. And that's exactly what we want. Right, now we can get rid of this. We don't need that one. Delete, I tell you, delete. Right, now let's set the page size. Document properties, if we go 1920 1080 pixels, yeah? Okay, we'll have the border on the top and no shadow, thank you, lovely. And so, let's position this. Now, when you drag these corners you can squash it, and you don't necessarily want to be doing that. So, Control Z to get it back to the shape. If you hold Shift, that ain't the key I'm thinking of. Brilliant. If you hold Control and drag the corners, it will scale it properly. Right, so let's have that dog, and we'll align and distribute him in the middle. So align and distribute to the page, center and center. That's cushy. Now, whatever colour you choose for the background. Whoa, don't want to call you up just yet, thank you. And let's give you a nice fluorescent green so we can see you. And we'll send you right to the back. Now, you might not want the dog to be see-through as well, might you? So, what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to duplicate this. Well, I'll copy it and I'll paste it. And then what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to break it apart, because I only want the dog parts. Where is it? Where is it? It's path, isn't it? Path. Break apart. Yeah, and that took quite a while. And there's an awful lot of stuff there that we're just going to want to delete straight away. All of those. Boom. The main big blip bit. Yes, we don't want that. And we don't want that. And we don't want that. And we don't want all of these. And we don't want all of those. And we don't want all of these. We just really want the insides of the dog's paws and everything. Get away with you. Well, basically, let's zoom in and just retrieve the bits that we do want. Where's my magnifier? Oh, we'll just plus in. We'll plus in. Basically, what we want is this and this. Oh. They're the bits we want. So what we do is we'll go to path. We could union them, so make them the same object, and that'll do me, Tommy. We're not worried about the eyeballs, particularly, or are we? Yeah, maybe we are. Let's get them sorted out. Just thought. Yeah, we will want those. Hey. What did I just join there? Let's get rid of everything else. Don't need that. You lot. Let's break you apart again. So, where's the magnifier? Where is it? It's normally down here somewhere. I'm curious. Alright, we'll grab these and then we'll zoom to the selection. Okay, because we don't want the middle bits. Don't need you. Does that need breaking apart as well? Guess not. So this one then, just a circle, and this one we will unionize you. Oh, you're at the back, were you? Okay, delete that. Right. What a pro I am, eh? What a pro. Or rather not. So the dog, let's make him kind of dog coloured. How about that? Yeah, kind of, and we will send him down a layer. Okay, and you can be dog eye colour, which is going to be a little bit grey. Yeah, the snapping can be a bit awkward. And we'll nudge you down. Okay, that's great. So now the dog isn't see-through. So that's perfect. Right, so now what we do is we just save it. And I'm going to save it into the 16:9 Wolves folder and call it Peace Dog. So I've just saved it as an SVG. So there we go. Okay, so now we can choose, hopefully, the Peace Dog. There he is. And there he is. So there you go. Now we're done. Thanks ever so much for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next week. Be good, and don't just sit there.